some of your favorite anime, like top 3?
Let's get to know you. That's a good question. I mean, I feel like it's changing as I've gotten older and seen more. But
Of course.
The one that speaks to me and shaped kind of who I am is Samurai Champloo.
Ooh.
Man of culture, I see.
So I think Cowboy Bebop is a better show because it's made by the same creator. But Samurai Champloo just speaks to me because I love like the whole Edo period of Japan samurai stuff. But the fact that they were able to fuse hip hop and anime is such it's a match made in heaven.
Yeah.
It just works for some reason.
It's peanut butter and jelly.
It's what I'm saying. So. And
Even
being from the Bronx, like, hip hop, the mecca of hip hop, like, it just spoke to me. And Nuhabe's RIP, the DJ that made the soundtrack to that, like, that's like that show is literally the birth of lo-fi hip hop too. I feel like. But,
so wait, what is this? What is this show about? I don't know anything about.
So it's basically about it's episodic, so it's not like you need to just jump in. Like you could jump in anywhere and still get a story out of the episode, kind of like how Cowboy Bebop is. But the overall story is there's a girl, her name is Fu. She's trying to look for the samurai that smells of sunflowers. And she doesn't know how to, so that's her life goal right now, I guess, in the show. And she meets these two samurais. One's like a crazy, brash sword, guy who breakdances and he's wild. And the other one's the more like archetypal, proper samurai. And she pretty much finesses them to help her go on this journey with her to find this person.
Okay.
And it's 26 episodes,
That's not bad.
The art style is great. The music's phenomenal.
Choreography is so smooth.
The fight scenes are great. Yeah. It's one of those shows where you can watch it in dub or sub, and it's like it hits both times to me. Yeah. I watch it both in dub and sub all the time because I think the voice actors do such a good job. Okay. And it's a good binge, and it came out in 2006. So like when I watched it, like I said, it just it made me kind of who I am.
Okay. I thought it came out before that.
No, I think 2006, 2005 or 2006.
I was in 6th grade.
So much I feel like all that anime that came out besides like the big 3 that before like maybe 2008, I would probably just watch in English. Like I think about that sometimes. I'm like, there's some series like I'm just watch this in English. I'm good. Because then I usually try to like stay away from it. But Samurai Champloo, I'm English. Afro Samurai, English. Cowboy Bebop, English. Like I'm thinking about starting Neon Genesis.
Danny, Yu Yu Hakusho English?
Oh, I only watch it in English. Mainly because Yusuke's voice actor and Kuwabara's voice actor are iconic.
They're iconic. Yeah, iconic. I can't hear anything else besides them.
No.
But I'm not one of those people where it's like, oh, sub over dub or dub is better than sub. Personally, when it comes to anime, I'm going to always stick to just watching sub. But if I love the show that much, I will listen to the dub and be like, all right, let me see how the voice actors played around with the characters and the voices. But if you're watching anime, that's all I care about. Like if you're watching a story that I love and we could talk about, I don't care if you're watching a sub, dub, Chinese, Mandarin, whatever. Dutch, whatever.
We've reached an interesting point, I think, with anime in itself because there's so many fans now that like the gatekeeping of a certain sect of people is just rampant, and it's a small minority because majority of anime fans now and anime fans don't encompass just the internet. I think that's what some people get fucked up. They think whatever the internet says is a representation of all anime fans. And like, bro, most of like my boy who's watches mad anime, loves One Piece, loves Naruto, loves Hunter x Hunter, has no idea what's happening on the internet.
No fandom.
He's over here like, I don't watch TikTok stuff. I don't watch YouTube videos. He said, I just watch it and continue on about it.
Honestly, more power to him.
I kind of sometimes wish I could be like that.
Yeah. I can't do that. Ever since like Tumblr back in the day, it used to be you watch a show, you finish it, you go on Tumblr and you see everything. You see the fan art, you see the fan fictions, you see the stuff people wrote, like you see the gift sets, everything. And it's just like, okay, this is a new, emerging love that you have, you know? And so like now it's translated to Twitter, so you go on that or Reddit or like, all these other things, kind of Instagram, and then even cosplay, it's just a whole immersion into the fandom now.
Because I don't want to use the word casuals, but like, because I feel like casual comes with a layer of disrespect.
Right.
Like, oh, you're a casual anime fan. I'm like, you're an anime fan, you're just, I guess I want to say you're not obsessive about it the same way I consider myself obsessive about it. Not to the same degree as maybe some other people where I'm willing to like kill somebody over not liking the same series as
Wild.
me or whatever,
Right.
or be like, "What do you mean you don't know taste?" Blah blah. Like, what do you mean you gave this anime ranking anime opening a F instead of a D or whatever? It's not that crazy about it, but like, I do have a lot of respect for because that must be a very interesting, kind of almost of a happy place because you get to avoid all the dumbness that comes with.
Wild.
I think being an anime fan, and I think respectfully, we know it's some bullshit in this fan base that's just like I wish you guys would not.
Mm-hmm.
And this is why I'd be like sometimes this is why people think we're weird.